Hey, what's up? Welcome to Fela. Oh, Fela, I bring you greetings from the land of Konkonsa. Listen, man, this week, Charlie, last weekend was crazy. This week is going to be amazing. Something is trending, and you for know. Obviously, I have to talk about it, right? You guys know I have to talk about it. Listen, I am not Nanaya Redu. I am not Nanaya Redu. I'm not referring to me. I'm referring to the fact that there's a book out there called I Am Not Yvonne Nelson. So over the weekend, producer, school owner, actress Yvonne Nelson released her book, her much hyped, anticipated book, I Am Not Yvonne Nelson. And the book come out, Charlie. Yo! Just like how all over the world, we have celebrities who write books about their lives. Recently, I think the recent one will be Will Smith's memoir called Will, where he also touched on a lot of things, right? So when celebrities, they write their books, a lot of things are captured in their book because the book is more or less like their life and their activities, their story, right? So Yvonne Nelson has launched her book. The book is called I Am Not Yvonne Nelson. Now, let me run you through a few things that I captured from the book on social media after the book was launched. So, in this book, Yvonne Nelson talks about the DNA test with Peter Alangete. Yvonne Nelson, once upon a time, was called a fatherless child. I don't know if you guys remember. And it came out that her father was the then Speaker of Parliament, Peter Alangete, and Ishola Balu and all those things. After 30 years, Yvonne Nelson has come out to speak about speak about her father. Forgive me. Speak about her father. And it was captured in the book, chapter 20. It says DNA test with Peter Alangete's children. Moving on, in the same book, in chapter 11, Yvonne touched on Dumso Must Stop. Listen to me. In the same book, right, Yvonne Nelson touched on Dumso Must Stop, Akufo-Addo's call, and the offer to contest on MPP tickets. Do you guys remember when Dumso Must Stop video happened, and there's a whole issue that came around it, surrounding the conversation, and people were saying, a lot of things happened and all that. Now, Yvonne, in her book, I Am Not Yvonne Nelson, I Am Not Yvonne, touch on that sensitive topic. The details are in the book. If you go find the book and read, chapter 11 will be that. Now, the chapter where it gets everybody excited and talking on social media right now, where I get the fella be say, it be chapter 8. Chapter 8, abortion. Now listen, let me read this. In her really explosive book, Yvonne narrated that the incident happened back when Sarkodie was still trying to find his feet. Now, let me go back a bit, right? Let me go back. So in chapter 8 of Yvonne, I Am Not Yvonne's book, right? She talked about how a Tema-based rapper got her pregnant, and they both agreed to abort the baby. You are shocked, right? William Crash. Now, in this same in the story, this is what she wrote in the book. Listen. Charlie, Tuesday. Yvonne says she went to she found out that she has missed her menses, and so her monthly flow didn't come. So she thought it wise to do a pregnancy test. Now, she went to do the test, and she was with a friend called Karen. And then when the test results came, she didn't even have the vim to open the test results. So Karen was the one who opened the test results. She wrote in the book, I had gone for a pregnancy test to confirm what becomes the most obvious conclusion for a sexually active young woman who misses her monthly flow. I was in the company of Karen, and when the test result was ready, I wasn't good enough to open it. She did and declared the verdict. Charlie, it did there. She I'm excited, guys. Kakosa data. Yeah, beba. Forget. Obia de beba. And the beba, man, kebi. Yeah, the beba knows what kebi. What it? Yeah, the beba. And the beba know what kebi. Why? So obedient amanti and kebi. On an ordinary day, Yvonne continued. I would have laughed out loud, and that would have triggered a joyful conversations and jokes. But this was no laughing matter. It was a grim piece of information that was capable of turning my world upside down. I wasn't the only one responsible for the situation. So I called the man whose potent seed had germinated in me. His name is Michael Owusu Ado, a renowned Ghanaian musician who is better known as Sarkodie. Woo! Clap for Sarkodie. Hold on, guys. Hold on. There's a better part. Listen. Sarkodie was a banding artist with the potential to become one of the biggest artists in Ghana and beyond. At the time, however, the future looked uncertain, and his way through the maze of life still appeared too foggy to predict. Success was not guaranteed. He was still living with his mother and was not ready to carry a burden whilst he was being carried by his mother, Yvonne Nelson writes in the book. Touching on the relationship between she and Sarkodie, Yvonne admits that it wasn't anything serious. And in the same book, in the same chapter, Yvonne said she gravitated towards music a lot because it's her way out. Now, let me take you guys back to some incident that has happened over time. The incident that got one Ghanaian rapper depressed, Papi Kojo. You guys remember that Papi Kojo was with Yvonne Nelson for so long? To the extent that Papi actually made a line and said, Joey said, Yvonne, oba men fan chen. Papi said, Yvonne, me and men fan chen. And Yvonne was in Papi's video for hour. You this guy, hour. Do you guys remember? Are we thinking what Yvonne Nelson is thinking, or are you thinking what I am thinking right now? Because if Yvonne gravitates towards music, then it means that, anyway, in the book, I am not Yvonne is out right now. We all know what's happening right now. But there's another update. Now, some time ago, Sarkodie did a song and literally touched on the issue, but we did not pay attention to it. Obede is known for his witty lines and his sarcastic rhythmic flow, sometimes so much that we are not able to pay attention to what he says. Please listen to this lyrics from Sarkodie Michael Owusu Ado, who at the time was a banding music artist. That means he was an up and coming artist. 2010, I think I was about to complete university at the time. And 2010, I think Sark was then on Kasahari levels a lot, doing the back-to-back rap thing. 2010, in which year the Sarkodie released Baby with Mugis. Anyway, please listen to this Sarkodie song, this short verse of this Sarkodie song. I will be back with the information. Shout outs to you, Yvonne. That is a bold thing to do. Listen, ye na asembeba, obi asembeba one day. Inti se obi dia banda yin kebi. Now so ye kano na ye de nyansa to home because o de bana ye ka. Shana wan koku. People I have read a lot of comments. People are saying that why did she have to wait till this time? Why not this time? Obia de beba. My thing is, if Yvonne has been bold to write this in her book, all the stars who she has hung around, all the male stars, Walasi is one. Papi Kojo is one. I'm not saying anything has happened in that area of conversation like we are seeing now, but I'm saying that if Yvonne Nelson in her own book says she gravitates towards music and musicians, what are we supposed to expect in the next book? Will she address the Papi Kojo and Joey B issue? Will she address the Walasi issue? Anyway, that's it on filler. Real quick one. Yeah, filler daytime. But I get another filler be say. You better say share. Right? Don't worry. I got you. Bye-bye.
OnePlay. Add class to your music.
Thank you for watching OnePlay Africa on YouTube. Kindly subscribe to our channel for more.